Hi guys, so I am back again today on my YouTube channel. As you can see, the setup of this video is slightly different to what I usually do because we are going to be doing an in-depth tour of my makeup collection and storage unit. This is day 3 of the UK being under self-quarantine, so I thought this would be a good idea to sort of kickstart my YouTube channel and do something that's productive and that I enjoy doing so that I don't go completely insane and bored. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be diving into everything that's behind me, but I just want to say that I hope everyone is staying safe and is staying at home and only going out if you really have to, because I know that's what I'm doing. So we can all just do our part, stay at home, stay safe and save lives. So let's flip the camera around and I'll show you what's behind me. Okay, so here is an overview of what my makeup collection and storage looks like. So obviously you guys can see here the obvious Alys 9-drawer unit. This is an iconic makeup collection and storage sort of thing that everyone has, and I've wanted one of these for such a long time, and I got this for Christmas just gone from my mum, and I've wanted one for ages and I couldn't just pluck up the courage to buy one, so she actually bought one for me. So this is like just everything and more that I've always wanted for my makeup collection. Before that I used to have everything in these drawers here and it just wasn't working for me, even to the point where I had like plastic containers down here and everything like that. So since she bought me this, it's just made my life 10 times easier. These are also from IKEA and the desk is also from IKEA, but I'm not sure what the termination for them is. So yeah, I'm not sure. I don't even know if they sell this desk anymore because it's been with me for ages. The chair is just literally a fold out chair from IKEA. It's quite a cheap one, and then I just have this pink throw over the top. This is from Primark and I paid £10 for this. And then we'll just go slightly up and there is my mirror. So this mirror has stayed with me for such a long time. It does have like battery powered inside it, but I don't use them because the bulbs, obviously because the mirror is so old, the bulbs don't really work anymore and are not so bright, and it just sucks the life out of the batteries and doesn't work at all, so we're not even going to get into that. This mirror, I think my mum got it off eBay, I'm not sure. It's one of those ones that you press and it lights up, but again that broke and I've had it for ages, so we're not even getting into that. But yeah, so what we're going to do is we're just going to go step by step on what is in each drawer. Okay, so up here we have this acrylic spinny perfume holder, if it wants to focus. There we go. And as you can see, we have some men's sprays as well. So on one side it has Jason's, my other half's, so this is his, and then on the other side this is mine. So, and we do have quite a lot of sprays between us, so I thought this would be a really nice easy way to sort of store them, and I feel like it looks really nice. And he loves it as well because he can just spin it around and grab what he needs, I can grab what I need, and it's just really convenient for us. And then I have my scrunchies at the top. I've only just recently started putting my scrunchies at the top because I use scrunchies quite a lot, and then I also have some roll-on perfumes at the top as well. So that is what's there. And then also behind we just have like a mound of our sprays behind. Obviously he's got his, and then when you come around this side you can see mine as well. So that is what's on the top of the Alys 9-drawer unit. Okay, so first of all we're going to be diving into my primer drawer. Now this drawer I reorganised just recently and I'm really happy with how it's turned out. So I'm just going to dive in and talk you through some of the products that are in this drawer. So first of all I'm going to dive into this product here, which is my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I absolutely love this. Probably you guys over on my Instagram get tired of me talking about it so much because I love it just so much. And then I have the other versions back here as well, of the luminous version and the matte version as well. Then I have these two in here. This is my W7 Princess Potion Primer, which I love these so much. These have been with me for quite a while and I love them so much, and I've probably repurchased these quite often. And then I have my W7 24 Carat Prime Priceless Primer Serum, which I love this because it has little gold flakes in there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this has like little gold flakes in here, and it is just so nice, and it is like sort of like a gel consistency, and I really like this. Then in here I have my Too Faced primers. So I have my Too Faced Primed and Peachy, then I have my Too Faced Hangover Primer. I love these two. This one probably more than this one, but I use this quite regularly mixed with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and these are the mini sizes. I have this I Heart Revolution Strawberry Whipped Pore Blurring Primer. I'm not sure how I feel about this. This was a new purchase of mine, and I tried it out, and yeah, I just don't know how I feel. It has got quite a silicone consistency to it, so I just don't know how I feel about it, and I don't know, I haven't tried it out again since my review on it over on my Instagram, so I just feel like I need to give it another go. Then of course I have my Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I love this. You guys can see that I've used up almost the whole bottle of this. I got this for, I want to say my 20th birthday from my mum, and I love it so much. It's so nice and tacky to the skin, and it just adheres the foundation really nice. And then in this bit here I just have like some of my scrubs. So I have my Jeffree Star ones in here. I've got one in the scent Orange Soda, then I have a Salted Caramel, and then I have Vanilla Mint as well. And then I also have this one from Beauty Bakery. This is the Sugar Lip Scrub, and it looks like this on the inside, and it smells and tastes like vanilla. I love it so much. And then just at the back here I have some lip smackers in here, and then I have some Incredible lip balms at the back there, and then I just have like a few minis in here of like Milk Hydro Grip. Then I've got this Smashbox one, then I've also got this Milk Blurring Stick, and I've got some other minis as well just over here, which are from like MAC, Benefit. I've got Professional in there as well. So I do like to keep some minis on hand because they're really great for travel. So next drawer down is my foundation and concealer drawer. Now I'm not actually happy with how this drawer is organised. It could look better, but this is what I'm stuck with at the minute. This container here doesn't really do it for me. It's just a bit of an awkward size, and I just want to find a better way to organise this drawer, but it will do for now. The way I like to organise my makeup is in the order of how I do my makeup. So primer, foundation, concealer, powder, and such and such. So that's just the way that I like to organise it, and the foundations obviously go all the way to the back there, but I'm not going to reach all the way back there because we'll be here all day. So I'm just going to pull out some concealers that I love and some foundations that I love and stuff like that. So we have Tarte Shape Tape, we have Benefit Boing Cakeless Concealer, we have the Jeffree Star Magic Star Concealer, we have my Fenty Beauty, what is this actually called? Pro Filter Concealer, that's the one. Then we have my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate Concealer. We have my Huda Beauty Concealer, which I believe I've literally only got one application left. I believe I have one left. I'm going to try and get it out, but as you can see, I really love this concealer. Like, the beauty label has like completely worn off, so I believe that there is one more left in there. I have my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. Then I have my Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer. This is actually too dark for me, but I use this on days where I do have a bit of a tan, and with the nice sun coming out in this quarantine period, I'm probably going to get a tan. So this bad boy will probably be coming out a little bit more in the future. Then I have this Jouer Essential High Coverage Concealer, which I've actually reviewed over on my Instagram. I done a wear test on it yesterday, and I feel like I didn't really form a full opinion on it. So I'm wearing it today, and I'm going to be updating my Instagram later on today to see how the concealer has held up. But this concealer is like so interesting. It's a clicky pen, so you click it and the product comes out at the top, and I love the packaging of this and the whole concept behind it, hence why I bought it. So, and this is in the shade Lace as well. Then I have in here, this is a product that is waiting to be tested out. This is my Morphe Fluidity Full Coverage Concealer, and I'm due to try that out. So anything that I'm due to try, I'll probably like just leave it in the box and then just throw it in my makeup collection, so I know I haven't used it yet. But yeah, that is just a quick overview of like some concealers that are in my makeup collection that I really like. In this part here, I just have like some cream contouring products because I don't tend to cream contour that much. So I have my Huda Beauty Tantour in the shade Light, and I have actually used this today. And I do love the packaging of this. It is actually really cool. I did dig my nail in it today, but we're going to not talk about that. And then I have just these other cream contouring products here as well, which, yeah, they're just self-explanatory products. I've got this NYX Sculpt and Highlight in 2 different shades, and I've got this actual Too Faced concealer for contouring, and then I just have this NYX Wonder Stick, which I used to use this quite a lot. So moving on to foundations, some of my top foundations that I like to wear are in this part here. The majority of the foundations that I don't really wear that much are more towards the back. I do have this Too Faced one just sitting here, which I can't actually get out, but I do actually really like this foundation, but it doesn't fit anywhere else, so it just has to go there. So I have my 2 Wet n Wild foundations just sitting at the front there because I am going to be doing a video on these. So this is the normal one that they first came out with, and then this is their dewy one that they came out with recently. So I am going to be testing this out in an upcoming video for you guys. I just have a few other foundations at the back there that can just stand up. And then I'm just going to go through these foundations here quickly. So we have the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate foundation. We have the Hourglass Vanish foundation. This is the liquid version in the shade Alabaster. I really like this foundation a lot. We have obviously my tried and true Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Nude. This is actually a little bit too dark for me now, but I used to use this a lot last year. Then we have the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish foundation in the shade 3 Neutral. This is a very expensive foundation. I think it cost me like £34 or something like that. And I don't tend to use this too much because I don't want to use it all up because I just love it so much. It's like my baby at the minute. I love it. Then I have the NARS Sheer Glow foundation in the shade Vienna. Then I have this Gucci foundation. I've only used this foundation a couple of times, but I just can't bring myself to like keep on using it, and I really like this, but because it is so expensive, I did actually get this from TK Maxx. I didn't pay the full price. So this is probably the most bougiest foundation that I own at the minute. So then I have my Huda Beauty foundation in the shade Vienna as well. Then I have this Laura Mercier foundation that I really like, and I actually got this from TK Maxx as well. This is in the shade Creme. Then I have this Urban Decay Stay Naked. This is the Weightless Liquid foundation, and this is actually slightly too light for me, but I do try and make it work, I must say, and this is in the shade 11NN. Then this is the foundation that I'm actually wearing today. This is the Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid Foundation. This is a hydrating foundation with hyaluronic acid in here, and I really like this. And then I just have a few other drugstore foundations in here that I really like. NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop, Revolution Conceal and Define, L'Oreal True Match, and L'Oreal Infallible as well. Then in this drawer I just have all of my setting powders, my mascaras, and some eye products in here. These are like glitter eyeshadows and stuff like that. And then in here I just have like mascaras that I really like. I don't have too many mascaras, but these are just some of the mascaras that I am currently using and really enjoy. So we have the Falsies Lash Lift Mascara from Maybelline. We have the L'Oreal Paradise Ecstatic Mascara, and we have the 2 versions of the Better Than Sex Mascara in the waterproof version and the normal version as well. And then there is some other mascaras in there that I do use. Like I have this Rimmel London Super Extra Super Lash Mascara, which is okay. I have the Laura Geller Mascara. This is the Lash Boss Mascara, and I do really like this one as well. That is some of my mascaras that I do really like, but this drawer here, this part here, is like really aesthetically pleasing to me. These are all of my powders. So I'm just going to quickly run through what I've got. Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder, my 2 Revolution scented baking powders in peach and coconut, which I really like. Then we have my Fenty Beauty Powder, we have my Huda Beauty Powder, and we have my Too Faced powders. I have the Peach Perfect and the Born This Way powder. Then I have the Laura Mercier translucent powder. This is a translucent powder from Aldi. This is their loose setting powder in light to medium, and this is from the brand Lacura, I think it's called. But tell me if I'm wrong, the packaging of this looks very similar to the Laura Mercier, so I see what you did there, Aldi. And then I have my tried and true Jaclyn Hill. This is called the Luminous Powder, but I feel like it's called the Moonlight Powder. I can't remember if that's the actual termination of this, but this is in the shade Do Me, and I use this like all the time, and this packaging is just insane. I love it so much. And I have this Revolution setting powder, which not really much to say about this at the minute because I haven't really tried it out too much. I've got my Jeffree Star Magic Star setting powder in the shade Rose, which I really like. Then I have this Revolution one that I think I've only used once. This is a translucent baking powder, but I'm not sure if I've used this or not, so can't remember. And then I have this Beauty Bakery flower powder in the shade Oat, which is really nice as well. You're going to hear me repeating myself quite a lot because I don't tend to really keep products that I don't necessarily like. There will be a few products in here that I want to give a second chance, but if I don't like a product, then I'll just give it to either my sister or my mum. I have a few like compacts in here. This one's open. Oh. So this is the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. This is the translucent powder, which I used to use this a lot back in the day, and I've only just recently got back into it. This is my Gucci powder this is called the Satin Matte Powder Foundation, and this is what it looks like on the inside. It is quite dark for me. Let me just focus the camera so you guys can see the pattern, but I just love the pattern of this, and I haven't really used it that much because it is quite dark for me. So I did get this from TK Maxx, but it's not too dark when I have a tan, so I do have like a variation of products that I use when I have a tan and when I don't have a tan and such, so I really like the packaging of this. And then I just have my e.l.f. powder, my Stila powder, and then these are all Maybelline Fit Me powders in different shades. And then I've got this RCMA No Colour powder, which I actually got for free on a perk from Beauty Bay, so I'm really excited to try this out. So yeah, so this drawer is like actually my favourite drawer at the minute. I don't know why, I just really like this drawer. It's got my blushes and bronzers in here. So there's blushes all on this side and bronzers all through here, and there is a few blushes in this little compartment as well. The majority of my containers, by the way, are from either Primark, B&M or TK Maxx, I think. So in this bit here I have 3 Anastasia Beverly Hills blush trios in the shades Pink Passion, Peachy Love and Cocktail Party. Then I have my Too Faced Papadone Peach blush, which this has been on a full journey with me. I love this blush so much. This blush is what I'm wearing today. This is the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Luminoso, and I love this blush so much. It's just the most prettiest colour ever. I love it so much. Then I've got L'Oreal Life's a Peach blush. This one, the pattern of this is so nice and the smell of it is absolutely insane. I have a mini NARS Orgasm and I've had this for ages and I still haven't hit pan on this, so I don't see the point in going and buying full size when the mini is just doing me just fine. And at the front here I just have a few, these are I Heart Revolution little blushes and highlighter duos in there. These two products I absolutely love. You'll see more of these a bit later on, but I got these in a set for Secret Santa from my work colleague, and she actually got me these. So this is a blush duo. This is the pink frosting one. I don't think they sell these individually though, which I'm kind of sad about. This is the bronzer in the shade Cinnamon Sugar. Then we've got these Marc Jacobs bronzer in the shade Tantric and Tantastic. I always get them two muddled up. That is just a tragedy. Then I have my Glamour Bronze bronzers in the shade Icon, and then Megastar. Then in here I have my Colourpop. This is a Coconut Beach bronzer in here. I have my L'Oreal Back to Bronze bronzer, which I really like. This smells like a summer holiday. I love it so much. I have this mini Too Faced Pineapple Sun Strobing bronzer in here as well, which I got this in a little Too Faced set. And I have my Fenty Beauty Sunstalker bronzer in Island Ting as well, if the camera wants to focus. And then I have my Milani Baked bronzer in the shade Dolce, which looks like this. And they do come with little brushes, but I've taken them out because they just kept falling out when I was using them. And then I have my Ciate London South Beach bronzer, which I love this so much. The packaging of this is so cool. As you can see, there is a few little bits of glitter in there, and the packaging is just so cute. I love it. And then I'll just go through like a few of these back here. I have my Urban Decay Beach bronzer in here. Then I have two Too Faced ones. I have my Body Shop bronzer, two Anastasia ones. Illamasqua blushes. I have this Kevyn Aucoin blush, which looks like this. It goes like from a sort of gradient sort of finish, which I really like that as well. And there is a few more blushes at the back, which I'm not going to go into because I just can't be asked to pull it all forward. So this drawer here is my highlighter drawer, and I take pride in this drawer because I love this drawer so much. It's just so like aesthetically pleasing to me, and I've only just reorganised it as well for the purpose of this video. So we're just going to dive in and talk about some of the products. So in the front here I have this Becca one in the shade, I think this is Opal, and I've used the crap out of this one. Who remembers the Merry Luminizer? This was like an iconic thing, and you can see I use so much of this. This is so pretty. This is where I'm going to be like swatching all of the highlighters in my drawer. I have this Ofra one. This is the Nikki Tutorials collab in the shade Cloud 9. And this is so pretty. It's got like a pink shift to it, but I don't know if it's going to pick up on camera or not. I don't know if you guys can see that there. It's got a slight pink shift to it, but not too crazy. I've got this Burberry one, which is really pretty as well. I love the pattern of that one. And then I have all of my Too Faced highlighters. I saved up so much money for these when I was younger, when I first started getting money. These are just got a special place in my heart because I saved up to get each colour of these because I just thought they were so nice. In here again we've got another donut product. So this is the Vanilla Frosting highlighter from I Heart Revolution, and it looks like this. In here we have this MAC highlighter. This is soft and gentle, which you can see I use quite a lot of that. My Luna Beauty highlighter, Versali Jelly Beam highlighter. This is in the shade, what shade are you? In the shade Glow Up. Then I have my Jeffree Star highlighter in the shade Ice Cold, and this tragically broke just recently and I had to put it back together. The whole pan like fell out, but I love that. My boyfriend actually got me this and I love it so much. And then we have this Soul Body bronzer that I got not that long ago, and I don't know if I can get it open. It's so pretty. Look at that. And then at the back here I just have a few liquid products. I've got this liquid frost in the shade Ice Cream Bling. I have Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Glow in the shade Perla, I think it's called. What else do I have in here? My Too Faced Unicorn Tears. And yeah, I don't really reach for this too often, but yeah, I usually stick to like my powders and stuff. So this is my influencer palette drawer. I've actually used my Nudie Patootie on my eyes today, hence why it's at the top, and I love this palette so much. I've got some of my Jeffree Star palettes. I've got the Alien palette, I've got the Blue Blood, Conspiracy, and what is it called? Blood Sugar, that's the one. I've got the Thirsty palette back here, and then I have the Mini Controversy palette, the Jawbreaker palette in here as well. Then I have my Manny MUA X Morphe palette, my Luna Beauty palettes here, and then I have the Jaclyn Hill Vault palette at the back and the Laura Lee Cat's Pyjamas just here as well. I have my Manny MUA Life's a Drag palette. I love this palette so much. And then I have the original Jaclyn Hill palette in here, which looks like this. My James Charles X Morphe, Laura Lee as well. This is the Morphe X Bretman Rock palette, Babe in Paradise, which looks like this. You can see I love the crap out of this shade. And then I also have my Huda Beauty New Nudes palette, which this holds a special place in my heart because I used this to do my mum's makeup and the bridesmaid's makeup for her wedding day. And I love this, it's so pretty. So then moving on to the third to last drawer of my Alex 9 drawer unit. This just has like a mix mash of palettes in here. It ranges from Urban Decay, Too Faced, Anastasia Beverly Hills, to a few drugstore little palettes in the front here. My Colourpop single eyeshadows, and then under there I have some glitter pigments. I'm not going to go too in detail with this drawer. It kind of speaks for itself. It's kind of like all over the place. I've kind of just tried to work with what I've got at the minute with regards to this drawer. It's not my favourite drawer to look at, aesthetically pleasing at all to the eye, but it's what I got. I'm just going to pull a few palettes out. So this is the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. Which other ones? Let's pull these two out. So these remind me a lot of the Huda Beauty Neon palettes, and these are the W7 Vivid palettes. So you've got this pink one here, and then you've also got this orange one here as well, and I do actually really like these. They're not too pigmented, but I do actually really enjoy those. Again, we have some more of these donut palettes at the back here. We've got this brown one. These are the other two that came in that set that my colleague got me. So you've got this one here, and then you've also got this one here as well. I've got like a few other bigger palettes at the back that can't really be stood up, but I'm not going to go in detail with those. These here are all of my Too Faced ones. So I've got the Too Faced semi-sweet chocolate palette, I've got the regular chocolate palette, the strawberry bonbons palette, and the peach palette. And then here I have like a few Anastasia ones. I've got the Riviera, Modern Renaissance, and Subculture as well. And then this is like a weirdly shaped palette. This is the Laura Geller Dripping in Gold palette, and this just has like a few highlighters in here. This has Gilded Honey in here, which I love this shade so much, and French Fizz is really nice as well. But that's sort of it for that drawer that I'm going to really be talking about. It's kind of a bit mishmash. I'm not too pleased with it, but it's not the worst thing in the world. So that's that drawer. So this here is my lippy drawer. I've organised this several times, and I've only just got it to how I actually really like it. So in this section here I have like all of my liquid lipsticks. In this part here I have like all of my minis, more liquid lipsticks, then I have like some bullet lipsticks and like standard lipsticks here, and then I have like my lip glosses in sort of this section here. I have more lip glosses than anything. Some of the lip glosses that I really enjoy are the Fenty lip glosses. I have the shades Fenty Glow, then I have the shade Fussy and Diamond Milk, which I really like. Then I have my Louis Vuitton lipstick. This is like an iconic makeup purchase of mine in my whole makeup purchasing life. I love this so much and I'll always treasure this. My mum actually bought me this in Selfridges, and I'll always be forever grateful for this product. I have a few Urban Decay ones at the back. I have some little Peach Perfect ones, some more Too Faced. I've got Anastasia Beverly Hills here, more like of these Too Faced little squeezy tube things, Urban Decay lippies, just this one random Becca liquid lipstick. I've got these Luna Beauty lipsticks, which these are absolutely insane. I'm actually wearing the lip gloss, which is actually on my desk at the minute, and obviously this goes all the way to the back. I have like my Kylie's at the back, but yeah, I'm not gonna go too in detail with this because it's just a lot to go through and a lot to take in. So this is just like an overview of my lip drawer. And then in this very last drawer is my hair care drawer. This is very like self-explanatory. I've got my hair dryer and it's sort of like very messy as well. I've got like a few headbands in here and some like hair care products, curlers, straighteners and all of that jazz. It's not really much to it. I only really use like these two products for my hair, which are from Argan Plus, the Unique 10 and the Luxury Oil as well. So that is the Alys 9 drawer unit out of the way. God, that took quite a while. We're just going to move over to here. So underneath my desk I have my like body washing sort of shower caddy at the bottom. I've got these are the shampoos that I use. So I've got the Argan Plus shampoo and conditioner that I use, and these are just all of like my bath stuff. I've got body washes, body scrubs, bath bombs and all that jazz in there. And then I have these acrylic containers here on the top of my desk which hold like my eyebrow products, my eyeliners, dip brow gels, eyebrow gels, lip liners, eyeliners, you name it. The eyebrow product that I've really been enjoying at the minute is my Urban Decay Brow Blade. This is in the shade Neutral Nana. Then the Benefit, this is the Gimme Brow, if it wants to come out. Well, there we go. The Gimme Brow in the shade number 4. I really like that combination at the minute. Mine and Jason's hairbrushes there. This is like a little jewellery box that I got for Christmas, if it wants to focus. There we go. And this is a Ann Summers like Aurora liquid gold sort of body oil that I just think looks pretty there. And then over here we have my mirror, we have me, and these are the lip glosses and lipstick that I'm wearing today. This is the Luna Beauty lip gloss in the shade Dreamy, and then I have this Beauty Bakery lipstick in the shade Skinny Dip. That's what I'm wearing today as well. And then this is sort of like miscellaneous stuff, like I've just got eyelashes, hair clips and some lip liners that I want to use up that I just put in that little compartment there. This is like my favourite part of my makeup collection. Excuse my brushes, they do look very dirty, I know, I need to clean them. But these trays here are both from B&M. These little coasters here are from B&M, and this part here is just like really aesthetically pleasing to me. I love it so much. So in here I've got my face brushes and my eye brushes and like a few miscellaneous brushes that wouldn't fit in there. These pots are both from New Look, and then I have this rose that Jason got me one time. He thought it would be a nice little rose to give me, so he bought me that, which I like to put in there. And then all of these are my Jeffree Star lip glosses. This is my favourite lip gloss formula ever. I've pretty much got all of the wearable shades. And they are in this little A glass here that Jason's mum got me for Christmas, and then the iconic Jeffree Star mirror as well. And then I just have like an assortment of rose gold lipsticks on the top. I've got my Makeup Revolution ones, more Makeup Revolution, and then this Charlotte Tilbury one as well, because obviously the theme is rose gold, silver and pink and peaches and whatnot, so I thought it looked really nice. So I'm actually sitting on my chair now, which actually feels quite nice to do because this video has taken quite longer than I anticipated to film. But in here I'm just going to do a quick overview of like my skincare drawers. So this is the moisturiser that I use in the morning. This is the Glow Recipe Banana Softle Moisture Cream, and I like to use this in the mornings because it is quite nice and lightweight. And then the moisturiser that I have been really liking in the evenings is this Revolution, I don't know how to pronounce it, I think it's I'm just gonna say CICA cream. It's just really nice and thick, and I've been really enjoying that as well. And then I've got like a few sleeping masks, actual face masks. This one is really cool. This is from Makeup Revolution, and it's got actual watermelon seeds in there, and it does tingle your face a little bit, which is quite cool. And then I've also got this one as well, which I do really like these. I feel like I want to purchase more of these because they are really nice. And then in here I just have like a few serums. I've got this Full Fray Beauty Avocado Face Milk. I've got my Glow Recipe Pineapple Bright Serum. Some oils in here. This Casio oil I really like. This drawer does sort of get used and abused because I do skincare every day. I really like my skincare routine, and yeah, that's just sort of like an overview. I've got a few face masks at the back there. This mini Tatcha water cream, which I really like. I want to get the full size of this, but it's so expensive, so I tend to not use this too much. And then in this drawer I have a load of sheet masks in here and some makeup removers. I've got my Nivea cream, which I'm also running out of, which I need to purchase a new one of those. My Miscellaneous cleanser. I've got this is a blackhead remover thing, and it hasn't got any batteries in it. Oh, it does, but I haven't used that in a while. I've got this Melt Away cleansing balm from, this is the Creme Shop, that's the word I was looking for. I've got some face wipes, which I use these like crazy. My Pixie tonics, and then this is like my facial thing that I use to cleanse my face with. Okay, we're down to our last two drawers now. So in this drawer here I have my beauty blenders and my face sprays. This is my new favourite at the minute. This is the Morphe Luminous Setting Spray. I've used it twice, and I am going to be featuring this in a video, so I'm not going to talk about it too much. I have my Anastasia Dewy Setting Mist, which I really like. This is like my favourite setting spray at the minute. I have my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, which I really like. I've got my Morphe X Jeffree Star Set and Refresh Mist. My Fasali Rose Gold Skin Mist, which I really like. These are like glow sprays that I use on the regular. This, obviously, you can see I've used up quite a bit of that. And then I've got this Cinerex one. If I shake it, it's so pretty. I love it. But yeah, this just has all my beauty blenders in it. I just feel like this is the best way to store my beauty blenders. And yeah, they are very dirty. I know, we're not going to talk about it. And then in here is quite miscellaneous. So this has like all of my favourite palettes in here that I use quite regularly. I've got I've got my Jaclyn Hill, what is this called? The Flash palette. I've got my Cheek Leaders Bronze Squad palette. I've got the new Jaclyn Hill palette, the Jeffree Star palette. This MAC palette, I really don't know what this is called, but I got it from TK Maxx, and I have no idea what this is called. It's got no name on it, no nothing, so I just call it my MAC palette. I've got my Too Faced Gingerbread Extra Spicy palette that I got for Christmas from The Boyfriend. Looks like this. And then I also have my Park Avenue Princess palette. I've got my Becca X Chloe and Malika palette, my NYX Ultimate palette. And then I've got this mini Huda Beauty Warm Brown Obsessions palette. This Too Faced palette, like I use this so much. It's literally only filled with mattes, but if I can open it with one hand, can she do it? So this is the Too Faced palette that I use all the time, and I just love these shades, and it's just so quick and easy to use. Like, I just love this, and it smells like chocolate. I love it. And then I have my Natasha Denona Bronze and Glow palette. Then in here I just have like miscellaneous tools. These are the clips that I use for my videos. I've got lash glue, eye primer, tweezers and all sort of stuff like that. I've got backup lashes at the back there, my fan, more lashes, and then this pot contains like all of my loose lashes. This is literally filled to the brim. You don't even want to see in there. So there you have it, guys. That is my makeup collection and storage unit system. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, I salute you if you stayed till the end, because it was quite a hefty video to film, I must say. But I just want to say that I hope you all are having a really nice day, whatever you were doing, whether it's, you know, if you're an essential worker and you have to go out to work to help beat this horrible virus that we've got going on right now, or if you are staying at home and you're self-isolating. I just want to say that I feel like we are all going to get through this, and we've all just got to stay positive. So I hope everyone is doing well, and just, you know, taking this time to be positive and do positive things. So if you also are new here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and tap that little notification bell so you guys can be notified when I am uploading a new YouTube video. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys are having a lovely morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in this world of ours, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.